What will you do if the man you controlled with Juju suddenly stops obeying you? Blessing ran barefoot. No slippers, no bag, no pride, just fear. Behind her, Chinedu was coming, fast, too fast. "Chinedu, stop!" she cried. He did not stop. He did not speak. His face looked empty. Blessing's chest tightened. That was when she knew the Juju had turned. 3 hours earlier, Blessing was laughing inside her room. "See how easy married men are," she said proudly. But that night, after she mixed the powder wrongly, everything changed. Because now, the man she once controlled was chasing her in silence, and Blessing knew something had gone terribly wrong. Blessing was known for talking too much. One afternoon inside her salon, she said loudly, "Single boys na stress, married men better." Her friends laughed hard. But Blessing was serious. For years, she quietly used Juju on married men. Small powder, small words, big results, no stress. Money came fast, peace came fast. She always visited Mama Ibe secretly. The old woman warned her often, "Leave people husband." Blessing always laughed. "Na business," she replied, and it always worked. Men obeyed quickly. Blessing felt smart, untouchable. But one day, Mama Ibe said slowly, "One day you go make mistake." Blessing laughed again. She did not know that mistake was already close. Blessing saw Chinedu at a buka. He laughed loudly with his friends. Gold chain, wedding ring. Blessing smiled. Later, she asked about him. Transport business, married, 1 child. Perfect. She visited Mama Ibe again. The old woman frowned. Last warning. Blessing ignored her. 2 days later, she met him again. She smiled sweetly. He stared too long. The charm had started working. Soon, he called every day, then every hour, then always. He sent money easily. He stopped going home early. Blessing laughed with her friends. "Simple work," she said. But slowly, Chinedu stopped laughing, and Blessing started feeling uneasy. 3 months later, Blessing rushed to renew the charm. Rain was coming. Market was closing. Mama Ibe was not around. Blessing got impatient. She remembered the steps roughly. She mixed the powder herself, but her hand shook. The mixture spilled wrongly. She paused. Her heart beat fast, but she ignored it. That night, Chinedu visited. At first, he looked normal. Then suddenly, he became quiet. Too quiet. He stared at Blessing without blinking. She forced a laugh. "Why you dey look me?" He did not answer. His face slowly changed. Blessing felt cold. For the first time, she felt fear. After that night, Chinedu changed. He stopped smiling. He followed Blessing everywhere, silent, watching, waiting. Blessing tried joking. He did not laugh. One night, she shouted, "Go house." He whispered, "I can't." Blessing felt sick. She ran to Mama Ibe the next morning. The old woman listened quietly, then said softly, "I warned you." "Help me," Blessing cried. Mama Ibe stood slowly. "Face what you called." Blessing froze. Outside, Chinedu stood across the road, watching her again. Blessing stopped walking. She locked herself inside, but Chinedu still came daily. He sat quietly outside her door. Neighbors began talking. Blessing cried often. One evening, she opened the door. "Please go," she begged. Chinedu looked tired. "I hear voices," he whispered. Blessing shook badly. Soon, his wife Ngozi came searching. Blessing hid inside. She heard Ngozi crying outside. That was when shame hit her fully. Heavy, painful. Blessing knew she caused everything, but it was too late, because that night, Chinedu started shouting in his sleep. 1 week later, Chinedu collapsed. Foam came from his mouth.
People rushed him to hospital. Blessing hid inside, crying, shaking. When he recovered, he remembered nothing at all. Ngozi took him home quietly. Blessing never saw him again. She closed her salon for weeks. When she returned, she was quiet, different. One day, a friend joked, "You don't stop married men?" Blessing replied calmly, "What you steal with shortcut will leave with pain." After that, she never touched Juju again, because she finally learned, peace is better than control. If there's one lesson from this story, it is simple. What you take through shortcuts will never give you peace. Blessing thought she was smart. She thought she was in control. But in the end, fear replaced enjoyment, shame replaced pride, and silence replaced laughter. Sometimes the things we call small fun can destroy many lives. So always remember, what you send out will always find its way back to you. If you enjoyed this story, please support this small channel. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this lesson, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful African stories like this. Thank you for watching.